I'm trying to convince Peter to go for slam green, proper green.
We're doing
Just go for it.
Yeah, we're doing it. Go be bold, like the color. Well, I think that, like
What's the worst that can happen, right?
Yeah, you just paint over it. Yeah, I think that's a, yeah. At least we're not using latex paint.
That's fine. You don't have to remove it first.
Yeah.
Which is, yeah, I'm just using a bit of, just a bit of water on a sanding sponge, whatever you want to call it. It does need touching up afterwards. You can see a bit of creasing where it's just been put on a bit too thick. So there's not an awful lot of it. It's just wherever it's kind of puddled, pooled. Yeah, that's a good example. That does want scraping off, because if I scrape that off with my fingernail now, right, that's done. How long ago did you say?
Couple months.
Couple months, right? Yeah. Look, that's still wet underneath.
Yeah, that's
right?
crazy.
So it does need scraping off, because that will never properly dry.
So just scrape it clean, like clean off.
Yeah, with a scraper.
Yeah. Completely
yeah.
off.
Yeah.
Which I'm pretty sure that was what we were gonna do originally, but you caught us in the act, so just verified that we needed to do that. So
that's right.
Yeah.
Hey, that's fine. Just double check.
That's
right?
it's awesome. We need oversight wherever we can get it.
But you've got so many things to think about. Right?
Yeah. Like we said, you can't get everything right. So
so this is a bit of a slightly rougher version of doing this.
Yeah.
Anyway, I think that should do the job. I've already got some water there. For those of you who are going, oh, you got rag there. Yeah, we'll sort that out with.
Oh yeah, to put it in here so we don't self-combust.
That's right.
We are not catching this house on fire today.
Or any other day.
Or any other day.
Well, definitely not caused by linseed paint. Anyway,
yeah, exactly. Right? Maybe when we're making oysters in the bake oven, but that's not your fault.
There needs to be a good reason for it.
Yeah.
It happens.
At least some champagne and oysters.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
So, really important. So Peter's dug this out for me.
Yeah.
So that's the original brush. I'm going to use this one because I prefer it. So that's a natural bristle, already cut to a point, and you can see how it kind of wears. One side, it's just somebody's kind of almost like a fountain pen, bit of handwriting in it. Mm-hmm. It will start to get easier as well as you use it over time. Now, in terms of how thin, this is how thin you put it on.
Yeah,
literally.
That's the.
Right?
Yeah. Wow.
That's kind of what I start with, right? Because, and then you can see. Just see how thin that needs to go on.
Mm-hmm.
And we can always add a bit more if we have to. But rather than trying to make it cover one coat, see when this gets a second coat over the top, that will completely cover the other colour as well.
Right. It goes a long way, like you were saying.
Yeah, I mean, look, this tin is enough to do all of your windows in the house.
Yeah.
So
that one room.
Actually really cheap to use.
Yeah.
Overall per square meter applied.
Right. Yeah, that's crazy. And that's how thick it looks.
Yeah, don't disturb that a bit. I mean, this is really quite thick. So I mean, you can easily add a little bit of. If you wanted to thin this a bit, I would probably, for a primer coat, you can add raw linseed oil, but for a second and third coat, I would add boiled linseed oil, because that's actually what this is made of as well.
That's what I've been doing.
It's fine.
Yeah.
So the only thing you do is you just add essentially more of the ingredients.
Okay, right.
That it's already made of anyway, so you can't go wrong.
I think we were doing raw for the window sash. Exterior, we did raw on the first coat, like you said. Okay, so we did it right. Okay.
Fine.
And then boiled after.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, it does look more purposeful.